Hello and welcome. Are you trying to figure out exactly how the new UK budget is going to impact your bank account? Well, over the next few minutes, we are going to cut through all the jargon and give you the essential, need-to-know information from the 2025-26 budget and what it really means for your wallet. Now, this entire briefing has been put together for you by the experts at Pro Tax Accountant. They've done all the heavy lifting, sifting through every single line of the new budget so you don't have to. They're here to help you understand precisely how these changes are going to affect your finances. So let's get right into it. So let me ask you, is your household budget feeling the squeeze? If you're feeling the pinch, trust me, you are not alone. With the cost of living what it is, this year's 2025 budget is more critical than ever. We're going to break down the key changes and show you exactly how they can help ease that pressure. Okay, to help you navigate everything, we've laid out a simple roadmap. We'll start with the big picture, then we'll dive into what really matters to you. Major support for families, a real boost for workers, important changes to pensions, and some relief on those everyday costs. And then we'll wrap up by getting you ready to take the next steps. So, you might be asking, why all the big changes? Well, the truth is, a lot of us are still feeling the economic aftershocks of the pandemic. From a shaky job market to bills that just seem to keep climbing, it's been a tough couple of years. This budget is really the government's major push to tackle these challenges head-on. And we are not talking about small change here. The government is pumping between 3 and 4 billion pounds into the economy to help with the cost of living. To put that in perspective, that is a truly massive financial injection. The big question is, where is all this money actually going? Let's find out. So, where are you going to see the biggest impact? Well, for a lot of families, it's going to be in the changes to universal credit. Honestly, this is one of the most significant overhauls we've seen in years, and it's designed specifically to get more support to those who need it the most. And this really is a potential game changer. The government is estimating that these changes will lift 450,000 children out of poverty. Now, that's not just a statistic, right? It's a genuine lifeline for hundreds of thousands of families who are struggling to make ends meet. It's huge. So, what is the big news here? The controversial two-child limit is being completely scrapped. For years, this policy has put a really serious financial strain on larger families, stopping them from getting support for their third or subsequent children. But from April 2026, that is all changing. This is a massive win for families with more than 2 kids. Let's make this real. Imagine a couple in Leeds with 3 children. Before this change, things were tight. But now, with that 2-child limit gone, they'll get an extra £3,200 a year, tax-free. For them, that's not just about paying the bills. It's about giving their kids a better future. It's breathing room. Okay, here's a pro tip from the experts at Pro Tax Accountant. Want to make sure you're getting every single penny you're entitled to? Run through this simple 5-step check. First, check your income. Second, scan your savings. Is it under 16K? Third, confirm your residency. Fourth, are your children's details up to date? And finally, this one is crucial. If you're on old legacy benefits, have you responded to your migration notice? Do not leave money on the table. But what about those of us who are working? Well, the good news is the 2025 budget has something for you too. From a higher minimum wage to a smarter way to save, we're going to show you how this budget can help you get ahead. This is great news for workers across the board. The national minimum wage is going up. If you're over 21, that means an extra £900 a year in your pocket before tax. And for younger workers, aged 18 to 20, the increase is even bigger, a jump of 8.5%. This is a much-needed boost that will help millions keep up with rising costs. Now, want to know one of the best-kept secrets for growing your savings? It's called the Help to Save scheme, and honestly, it's a hidden gem for low-income workers. Get this, for every £2 you save, the government will literally give you £1. That's a 50% return on your money. It's basically free cash, and it's there for the taking. Stay with me, because the next point is a real game changer for retirees. Thinking about retirement? I know a lot of people are. The good news is, the 2025 budget has some very positive changes for pensioners. From a higher state pension to new tax breaks, let's look at how you can make the most of your retirement years.
The triple lock is here to stay, and that's fantastic news for pensioners. Just think of it as a safety net for your retirement income. It guarantees your pension will increase by whichever of these 3 is highest: inflation, average wage growth, or a flat 2.5%. For 2026, wage growth came out on top at 4.8%, locking in that increase so you don't have to worry about your pension falling behind.
So, what does that actually mean for your bank balance? Well, it's an extra £575 a year for those on the full new state pension. But here's a quick heads up, your state pension is taxable income, so just make sure you factor that in when you're looking at your total income, otherwise you could end up with a nasty surprise from the taxman.
Okay, calling all business owners. This next one is a big deal. The government is slashing the tax on pension surplus extraction. What that means is you could unlock a lot more cash for your business. Imagine Raj, a small business owner. This change could free up tens of thousands of pounds for him to reinvest, to grow, and to create more jobs. This is a huge opportunity, so don't miss out.
But what about those everyday costs that hit all of us, from the weekly shop to the commutes? The good news is the budget has some relief for you too. From lower energy bills to frozen rail fares, these smaller changes can actually make a big difference to your bottom line.
Ready for some rapid-fire good news? Here are the quick wins from the 2025 budget. First up, your energy bills are set to go down by an average of £150. Next, no more price hikes on regulated train tickets for 2026. If you're in England, your prescription costs are staying put at £9.90. And finally, a long overdue and compassionate change for the victims of the infected blood scandal, ensuring their compensation is protected from tax. It's a win-win-win. Whew, that was a lot of information. But don't worry, we're not done yet, because now it's time for the most important part, turning all of that knowledge into action. Let's talk about what you can do right now to make the most of the 2025 budget. So, what are the key takeaways? Let's do a quick recap. First, if you have more than 2 kids, you could be seeing an extra £3,200 a year. Second, check your payslip to make sure you're getting that new minimum wage. Third, if you're a pensioner, you've got a pay rise coming. And finally, enjoy those savings on your energy bills. It is definitely time to update your household budget. Okay, just a quick and important heads up. This briefing is for general informational purposes only. We're not financial advisors, and everyone's personal situation is different. So before you make any big financial decisions, it is always a good idea to chat with a professional. Feeling a bit overwhelmed by all of this? Don't worry, you are not alone. The tax system can be incredibly tricky, but the experts at Pro Tax Accountant are here to help. They can give you personalized advice that is tailored to your unique situation. You can reach them on WhatsApp or by phone at 07985 689 912. Or just drop them an email at info@protaxaccountant.co.uk. Get in touch with them today. You will be glad you did. So what's your next move? The 2025 budget is full of opportunities to improve your financial situation. The question is, what are you waiting for? Now is the time to take control of your finances and build a brighter future for you and your family. Thanks for joining us.